So I think body aesthetics is very, very important, especially when you're going into lifting weights and you're going to be physically fit. Any kind of resistance training should start with thinking about aesthetics. Too many people go into the gym and treat their entire body the same way because they hear, oh, I got to do 3 sets of each muscle group. Well, if your body aesthetics are off, right, you should be working on your weaker muscle groups to correct what nature didn't give you. Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, well, when I started, like when I was younger, I used to do nothing but bench presses, right? When I was younger, in high school. And what happened, because I wanted to get a bigger chest, and what happened ultimately, I was doing a lot of bench pressing, and what happened was my shoulders started to go forward. And a lot of times you will see this in gyms because a lot of people do too much benching, and this is what happens. And you see this, then now my shoulders are forward, and the weight of my arms are in front of my center line, right? When what I needed to do was train my back, which pulls your shoulders back, and your chest becomes a lot more pronounced, okay? It's about aesthetics. It's no coincidence that people like LeBron James and Michael Jordan and think about every amazing basketball player. They tend to have balanced aesthetics. That's not a coincidence. Their bodies move better because they're balanced. And what nature didn't give to you, if you had thin legs and a big upper body, well, you should balance your body out by building your legs. And that's what the weights are about. If I had nothing but bicep and no tricep, I should balance out my tricep. If somebody has big arms, you say, oh, that guy's got big arms. Another thing you're saying is his arms are bigger than the rest of his body. If you have a big head, that means the rest of your body that is not commensurate to your head. So think about that for a second, okay? When somebody's body is balanced, well, they move better, and they look better. And I would suggest anybody who's lifting weights to first start there. Look at your body, look at your aesthetic, look at your silhouette. You want to go, generally, smaller waist to bigger shoulders, okay? There are exercises that will help you balance that. And front to back, your thigh, your hamstring, and sometimes you call it thigh bicep, you call this your quad or whatever, but you want to balance that out between everything. So that's really what you should be going for, is balanced aesthetics. And that's what I've always done. And since I've balanced out my aesthetics, I move much better. If I tell my body to go left or right, it does that because I'm not, counterbalancing anything. Another thing, a lot of us that do this, and you see this look in the gym a lot, you see this kind of a look. When you do this and the front of your shoulders do this and all the weight of your arms are in front of your body, your back suffers. Now, a lot of people have lower back problems because they're dealing with the weight of their arms in front of themselves instead of being balanced. When I'm balanced, I can move anywhere I need to. Okay, so that to me is the goal.